All right, y'all. So we're going to be doing all the signs and their toxic confessions. Y'all excited? I hope you are. You're not, get excited. All right. And I'm going to be graceful and I'm going to start with Pisces today, even though they swear that they get shorter readings, but they actually don't. We can't compare the energies to everybody else. That's not how this works. If they say stop, that's when I stop. So, sorry if y'all don't think that 25 minutes is good enough. All right. So, my bad, y'all. Give me one split second because I touched something. I was touching some of my crystals and they dusty as hell back there. So, gotta wash them because I'm charging them. All right, so we're doing the toxic confessions. Oh, God. Hold up. Be right back. I'm switching my tarot cards real quick. I'm getting my light seers deck. All right, so let's just see what's going on real quick, and then we're gonna see what they want to tell you. My cell phone?
Yeah, so I can set up your account before you go.
Here you go.
Where is he?
It's in the box. It's in the tarot box.
Yeah, one up.
It's a green box, and you know what it looks like because it says exactly what I just told you.
I know, but where is it?
Checking those boxes on the ground. My bad, y'all. We're going to start off with Pisces today. I'll be gracious, but moving forward, we're just going to keep it from Aries to Pisces. That way, there's no issues and no disputing over who goes first and for whatever reason, all right? All right, Pisces. No bueno, okay? So we got bisexual, unsure of sexuality in the closet. A lot of y'all are dealing with someone that's in the closet. Looks like someone's going to be spinning the block. So I mean, someone's coming back around. I also got you getting some type of shocking information or some type of news from this person. Okay?
It's not in here.
Brianna, can you help her find it, please, for me?
Oh, it's green box.
We got too many cards, y'all.
This one with the dragons?
Yep. So I see you guys trying to heal from this energy. This could be someone you got kids with. They showing up as someone you got some type of family life with, y'all. If you don't have one, you discussed it at some point. Like you discuss having children, you discuss things like that. I see them acting very guarded. Yeah. Whomever this is, you don't trust them. And so even though they are going to come in with some type of couple love, I see you like kind of like setting some type of protection mechanism. I also see some type of, oh, my daughter done pulled it in. I also see some type of fight taking place between the two of you, and where when this person comes to work things out, you're gonna just like flip out on them. You know what it is? You don't want to entertain this anymore, this person. Why doesn't Pisces want to entertain this anymore? Look at you in sword. I told you.
Yeah, did you find
Could be dealing with a water sign. It's because, you know, you felt that this person was giving someone else attention. This could have been an energy that wasn't really paying you much attention, and it felt like things weren't really going to go anywhere or weren't moving anywhere. There was some type of stagnancy here. So that's the reason why you don't want to entertain them. Ooh. Why these cards just trying to stick to each other today, though? I'm not even about to play with this.
Gia?
A wish fulfillment. The person that stressed you out, that you're rejecting, is spinning the block, okay? Trying to heal something with you. They're going to reach out. We got 2 communication cards already for this energy. All right. I do see some type of crossroads energy from this person still, like indecisiveness, but they want attention and some type of success with you. So, yeah. This person has been in their mind about coming towards you, offering you this. They also seem to be giving to something else, or some type of breadcrumb and energy, Pisces. All right. All right, y'all. Did you not find it? Because I'll get up and get it myself.
And I'm like, I'm not really finding it.
Because there's 2 boxes there. Give me a second, y'all. I'm about to go find the oracle cards I'm looking for, because apparently nobody could find it. My bad, y'all. Hey. One second, though. It was right next to me all along. And then Brianna goes, really? Really? Oh, shoot. Shoot. Oshun's probably like, girl, you breaking my shit, girl. It's not moving around so much. My bad. All right, y'all. So we're going to get their confessions, and then we're moving the hell on. All right, talk to me. What do they want to tell Pisces? Just give me what I want, and you can have me. This is a person that chooses things that enable them. Okay, it's kind of like a selfish energy if you think about it. All right. This person could be insecure or have a low self-esteem. This person plays games. There's some type of intimidation from this person. You could feel like this energy plays a lot of games. I got one of her hair stuck on my foot.
Me too. Really, very long.
You make me look at myself and I don't like it. This is a person that does not like that you reflect to them what they do in the connection. So whomever this person is like, you kind of show them their wrongs, and they don't like that. All right, y'all. So now we're gonna go to Aquarius. My daughter has like the longest goddamn hair, and when she combs it, she leaves these uber long strands on my carpet. Like, pick your up. Seriously. All right, right. So for Aquarius, please. Oh, yo, my head looks like it's being cut off. Let me fix my computer. Give me a minute, y'all. I feel like I was being decapitated. Like, what's going on here? Aquarius. Someone wants to like speak sweet nothings into your ear. Like they want to like get you on their side. Lord Jesus Christ. They seem to be spying on you. I see like some type of spiritual like attack be taking place with somebody. Like this could be a person that's very much in their ego, right? And so I do see some type of spiritual attack here. Like a spiritual awakening of some sort. Who's this that's gonna sweet talk Aquarius, please talk to me? Is somebody you're trying to move on from? If you know tarot, you know this is the healing card. This is the I'm trying to just let all this stress down card. Someone you're trying to get over. You know what it is? This person is very, very slow. Like something about them being so slow is kind of toxic. It's in like devil energy. And so whomever this is, you're kind of like over it. You're trying to get over them because they're so slow. Slow to give to you. Slow to like just bring things together in general. I see you missing them, but just focusing on your money at this present time, Aquarius, and moving forward. What does this person want to tell? They want to tell you they're stressed. They kind of feel like if they showed you interest, it would still be the same, though. Just so you know that, okay? So it's kind of like, well, if I was to show interest, if I was to do something different, would it make a difference? So they kind of like question whether they should show you interest. That's not good. This could be someone that breadcrumbs you or has breadcrumbed you in the past. They question. They do want a partnership. They do think y'all got something spiritual, but it's kind of like, should I show this? Let me go on my intuition. Should I bring this offer forth? Obviously, you should if you feel like I'm something good for you or if you want something with me. That's the only way to get these things rather obvious, right? But whomever this is, it's kind of like, going through like an ego death, that type of stuff. Having an awakening, realizing some type of value. They are relying heavily on like guidance from the universe though. So like if they believe in God, then that's who they are relying to guide them through whatever y'all got going on, all right? Is there anything else we need to know before we move on?
I think they closed the one that I went to.
There's a lot of pain here that needs to be balanced out. A lot of healing needs to take place in order for you to have the 10 of Cups with this person. Okay? All right. I also see some type of third party that's looming around them, so they got to obviously drop that. You know what I'm saying? No matter how much you try, if there's someone else there, you ain't going to get nowhere. All right. You're too good for somebody like me. So they feel inferior to you, Aquarius. That's crazy work. You may have more than them. I play myself trying to get to play you. So this is a person that did some dumb shit. They sabotaged the connection. And now they're like, oops, what did I do? Well, you know what you did. Good Lord. It bothers me to see others interested in you. So this is a jealous whore. They have jealousy tendencies. So they sabotage the connection. They're not sure if they should show interest in you because they don't really know if that's going to make a difference. And so after they did all these crazy, immature little things, they are jealous over you possibly getting with someone else. Interesting. Yeah. I will become very jealous when you meet somebody new. Wow, you have two jealousy cards back to back. It bothers me to see others interested in you. And this one, oh, there's a person that's jealous. Yep. So then do right. And then you won't have to be jealous on the other side of the room watching me be happy with somebody else. That's the type of energy y'all should be in, but whatever. I don't have a Aquarius in my chart, so I'm going to shut up. Let y'all decide what y'all want to do with that mess right there. All right. We moving on. Capricorns. Yo, you know what I need her to do to pick up that hair that's under my table before it gets caught on my foot again. Capricorn. And I don't even understand why she's not vacuuming in here knowing she's shedding her hair like that. You're practicing self-love, Capricorn. You're rejecting somebody. You could have blocked or stopped somebody from coming through that tried to reconcile before. There's an energy of like rejection. Stop. I heard stop. Stop. What does stop mean? You stopped them or you rejected them somehow. You did something.
Do you remember what
A lot of y'all, when they came back around, you rejected them. That's what you did. What happened?
I said, do you remember what the place was that you were cooperating about?
It's in Hudson. Yeah. They came to express feelings and you rejected them. This is really toxic though. Like the connection was toxic, but isn't it more toxic to reject instead of just closing the door? Maybe you did. Let me look at what's going on. Lord. I don't want these cards because these move faster right now. All right, Capricorn. Show me, please. What's going on there with this person that's rejected or feeling rejected? So they was in and out. That's why. They were in some type of player energy. So you definitely rejected this one. You ended a cycle with a player. You was like, no, I'm setting my boundaries. I'm setting distance. This is done. Chapter closed. Whoa. There was a person that was in and out, very unstable. Okay. And so I see you practicing self-love with this person. It looks like you rejected them or shut down an offer from this person when it came to express feelings. That's how it's showing, y'all. Okay? The person from the past. They're very unstable, though. I'm getting I'm getting a lot of y'all like had headaches from this person. There was some type of like migraine issue that they were giving you, like stress related. Because they were so in and out and unstable that their energy was like messing with your energy. So now you're practicing self-love. That's good. This person is now in their head with some type of disturbance. There's some type of anxiety that they're going through. They seem to be like stressing over the connection. What is this? Yeah. Wow, this person is hurting over you rejecting them. They got an ego and you bruised it. It's kind of like they were so used to being in and out, coming when they wanted to, that when you put that stop, they was like, what? No, like, why? Why now? Why are you setting boundaries now? Because just because I let you in because I love you doesn't mean I'm going to continue to let you in to play with me. There's a difference, right? And so this energy kind of like is feeling the brunt of the blade. And they're hurting over that with the Ten of Swords. They're also like a deceptive person that you probably shouldn't trust because they're showing up in the Seven of Swords energy. So this is an energy that's very like sneaky. Yeah, they like to like start fights. Oh gosh. What else, spirits? And then hold back from you. Oh, Jesus. It's literally like a narcissistic person that you stopped giving to. Whomever this was like on purpose, like messing this up. Because they had like an ego. You know what I'm saying? And they would hold back literally to like focus on themselves. Like it was no real like actual reason for them to cause conflict in the connection, but they still would do it, right? I see them being left out in the cold and they're looking at other options that they have, other lovers that they could go to. This person's a slut. Yeah, they're like, oh, well, I could start up elsewhere. I'll just look at other options. I don't care that Capricorn doesn't want me. Well, do you not? It seems like you do because you're in that Nine of Swords energy, so you obviously care. Yeah. All right. Well, this is over with. Let me see. I can get with anybody else. Can you? Because you know what's funny? People are so willing and so crazy and so abrupt. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I could replace you. Can you replace me? Because you know what's funny? A lot of people, they do this all the time with people. They try to replace the person that they deal with or the person that they recently just got over, right? And they always end up trying to replace you, but it's always a downgrade. It's always a bitch that can't even fuck. It's always a bitch that can't even cook. It's always a hoe that ain't even at your standards. And then you see these two outside and you just like, it makes you laugh because that's the only like good thing about this all is that everybody that fumbles somebody good, that's saying obviously that you are good, right? When you fumble someone that is good, they end up regretting it because they always end up with something that is less and is mediocre. And then they sit there looking stupid because you really could have did right by me, but you chose war. And now you got nothing. Now you got a wannabe of me, a replica of me, but she can't even keep up. Like, because men always, when they know they fumble, they always try to get with like a person that is just like you. But it never is you. And that's the thing people need to understand, right? So yeah. Who the fuck is
spam risk?
Send it to voicemail because I don't know if it's the state calling me though. Because my phone will sometimes say spam. It did it for my doctors and it wasn't spam. All right, we're moving on, y'all. My back. Because I gotta wait for my job to give me a call back. Is it the state?
It says they're leaving a message. I don't know yet what they're saying.
Hold on a second, y'all. Block their number. It was. Okay. All right. We will now be going to Sagittarius. Yeah, I hate when they do that spam shit, but I know that my phone sometimes says it's spam. It's not spam.
Yeah. Anyway, we gotta go sometime before 5 because they close at 5. So, and we both need a new donor thing. So I'd say like 2.
No, I'm not gonna go. Not for that.
Why not?
That's garbage. You to me. Someone wants to be romantic with you or wants to have sex with you that you seem to not get along with. There's some type of disharmony here. Like there's some type of bumping heads with this person that you got going on. Dang. This person is feeling under pressure. They're having some type of anxiety, feeling like they're out of like time when it comes to you. Something could be dead or ending. Hopefully this is not like an actual real death. Yo. What does this person want to tell Sagittarius? I'm hurting. They want to talk. They got a third party though. Whomever this is has a third party that's interfering. That could be the reason why you're bumping heads with them over like other people. There is some type of third party influence here, okay? Wow, they feel stuck. They definitely are under pressure, having some type of anxiety. Yeah. They're unsure of like, and this person's in hermit mode, by the way, but they're unsure of like whether they should continue to invest here or start investing elsewhere. Yeah, it's done. Look. Death the World card. Yeah, this is done. You know, whomever this is trying to revive something with you through sex, and it's really not like something they should be doing, because for something to end, like let me explain something to y'all spiritually, right? Like on a spiritual level. Maybe some of y'all don't know because a lot of y'all just watch tarot, but you don't really know much about spirituality, right? So let me explain something. Okay. For the universe to have this come out like this, when you see this, right, this is basically like this is done and over with. You know, the universe 99.9% steps in, okay, multiple times before this gets here, okay. They allow tower moments to take place. They allow a lot of things to happen that present instability in the connection. So the reason why Tower's moment take place is because they're allowing you and this person to realize the error of your ways and to try to come back together in a more constructive way and build again. Because just because you have a Tower moment does not mean that you cannot build, right? Towers are there to show you mistakes, okay? When you see this, however, this is like there's been many, endless, for a lot of y'all, even years, okay, of wasting time, of the same shit, nothing changing, same crap, different days. All right. And so when the universe is tired of teaching the same lessons and you keep having the same towers, and it normally is the same tower moments that they lead to the same issues, and no one is choosing to learn or change or set boundaries, the universe steps in and it causes an imminent ending. And so you have that taking place in this reading, and where there could have been like many years wasted on this energy. Many tower moments were placed here to show y'all that this connection was not secure, that it was unstable, and it was not standing firm on ground. Okay. And both of y'all or one of y'all chose not to work on the relationship, chose not to fix it, chose not to rebuild in a constructive, positive way. And so here is this person that appears to be sexually into you, appears to be sexually tied to you, that you seem to bump heads with, that is trying to revive this through sex. And so The universe doesn't really want that because that's considered an unstable connection. So they have caused this to permanently end. And your person is kind of like, well, I don't know if I should move on past this or if I should just sit here and wait. So let me just rethink this. However, the universe is saying this is done. This is not something that's going to come back together. So it's not something you should entertain, right? There is stubbornness here. So this is a person that's not going to change. Hence why the universe shut this down, right? You both are in different paths, and this is not supposed to stay together. So I want you to understand that. So even if you feel guilty or you feel bad when this energy comes around and wants to reunite or rekindle something, you should remember the many millions of times that you gave this person a chance to change and they shot it down and did not want to change. And so now that the universe is involved, there is no fixing. It's too late. Okay, understand that. All right, just letting you know that, because a lot of people don't, a lot of readers on here, they gaslight y'all and they be selling y'all like, you know, a dream. They be like making you think that something fell right on y'all. What's my damn Michael Kors purse? A lot of readers be making y'all think these lies because a lot of readers, they do learn tarot through books. I don't. I'm naturally gifted, so I don't need a book. So yeah, you got to understand that a lot of tarot readers, they tell you what is listed as a definition on a book that someone wrote. While that does assist in some way with coming up with a conclusion, when you are naturally psychic, they speak to you and they tell you. And so that's what they're telling me, and I'm directing the message to you. Okay, there you go. It's toxic. They're offering a new beginning. Yes, this person is trying to keep you like somehow stuck here with some type of codependencies in this connection. But this is, like I said, there's been various tower moments determining this is not stable. Okay. There was a need or is a need for you to balance yourself out and realize what no longer serves you and what your actual 10 of cups actually is. And it appears as if it's showing up as a glow up. So you being on top, you having money, you having that home that you want, is actually your 10 of cups. It's not a human being. Okay? It's not. And I actually even see you rejecting this person when they come back around if they haven't done it already. For some of y'all, because we're on different timelines, they haven't come back yet. Like, we all on different timelines. So, yeah. See what this person wants to say, and then we're moving on to Scorpio. Do you still like me? So they're not sure if you're still attracted to them or if you like them. Not sure of like your feelings. I'm attracted to those things I know that will fail. Karmic contract. See what I said? What I said when I was giving y'all speech about this being done it over, or how the universe shut this shit down. This card says karmic contract, lessons learned. So this was a karmic contract. Someone that was not ready for like love or a commitment. It wasn't healthy. And so the universe had to shut this down. For some of y'all, they're still shutting it down. But it's over. Like, there's like nothing that you need to hope for. They're not gonna change. It's not something like, oh my God, this bitch is gonna wake up tomorrow and all of a sudden they're gonna be a whole different person. Like, it's a no. It's dub. No. Keys. You know what I'm saying? If you do not stress over me, do you even really like me? So this is a person that's toxic. They cause a lot of issues between you and them in order for them to feel validated. And nobody should have to even do that. Okay? All right. Tell me what signs could be involved here, please. If you are dealing with a Cancer, they are a karmic connection. Okay? Show me more. Libra came out. Libra is meant to make you transform. You're not supposed to stay with them. Aquarius has you in a third party. So these are all reasons as to why this is falling apart. And these are the main signs. Like the majority of the signs are involved. It could be just anybody, but I'm just letting you know that these are the ones that are coming out, right? If you're dealing with a Pisces energy, they are like seeking their own like path, like their intelligence. Like they're on a different like book of life. Okay. If you're dealing with a Gemini, this person, they seek some type of partnership, but they are very emotional. And I also got Virgo out here. Virgo is causing changes that are going to be better for them. So if you're dealing with a Virgo, the reasons why they did not work out with the Virgo is simply because they are on a path to change their own life, to better themselves. So if you no longer serve for them, that's why things fell off with a Virgo. All right. Let's go on to Scorpio. Yo, could you give me some water and my Stanley or something, or have Gia give it to me? I got my Stanley in the bed. You're going through something karmic right now, Scorpio. There's a person that pretends to be really busy. Someone that tries to act like they don't have time for you. That likes to sweet talk you. It's a karmic connection right off the bat. Wow, you're the first one for today that's showing up as literally having a karmic card. Huh. Your actual oracle card says karmic. God dang. This person could be feeling bad. I see you like trying to be happily single, trying to release something, focusing on yourself, like doing you and trying to be stress-free. You're walking away from building with someone that caused the tower moment. This could be someone you got kids with. This is a person that pretended that they didn't have time for you. You had some karma you had to clear out with this energy. There was a lot of fights and games here. Like conflicts. You could have been dealing with a fire sign or somebody that embodies fire energy. Check their chart. They got fire in their chart. Specifically like a Leo. They're going through some karma because they did you wrong. Yes, they are. They were indecisive about you, and the universe was like, oh, you want to play? See, the thing people don't understand is that if the Scorpio is good and they're not bad, because some of y'all be out here doing the most. Some of y'all be in the Scorpion stage. You haven't evolved past that. And I got to say it, right? Meaning you're still toxic. You're still acting immature. You're still doing goofy shit. There's 3 stages to a Scorpion, if you guys don't know. Scorpio has 3 stages. It has the Scorpion, the Eagle, and then the Phoenix stage. When you are in Phoenix stage, you've evolved to your highest point. When you are in the Eagle stage, You're not as toxic as the Scorpion stage, but you're more aware of what your surroundings are, and there's still a lot of things that you kind of got to work through. So if you guys are Scorpio, you should look this up, because I'm literally telling you the truth. All right. Now, because Scorpio is such a protected sign and is close to the dark world, when a Scorpio is high vibrating and they're elevated in life, for example, someone like me, people that cross me, they end up fucked. Literally, I kid you not. I literally could sit here and tell y'all for days things of people that, like, because I'm a good person, right? But I'm not perfect, but I am a good person. And so I could literally sit here and tell y'all stories for days of people that have crossed me and really, really bad shit has happened to them. So if you're dealing with someone elevated like me, this person will get karma. Okay. This person was dealing with a Scorpio that was high vibrational, because they're going through a lot of karma from this. Whatever they did to you got them feeling depressed. They kept you stuck. They kept you at a crossroads. Okay, Kristen. I got the Leo. They could have been putting themselves first or been in their ego when dealing with you. Emotionally manipulative. If you guys dealt with a Sagittarius, they was manipulating you. Okay. Could have even had like third parties at some point, by the way. If you dealt with Libra energies, they were causing changes in the connection, and it appears very like transformative. So they were causing some type of like harsh changes that you may not have been ready for. Cancer as well. And so now the universe is fucking their asses up. Let's just leave it right there. All right. And I see you literally like walking away from this person that was toxic and caused tower moments. Like you're like, yeah, I'm out. And now the universe is handling them. Okay. This person wants to start back up again. I see the Ace of Cups, so they're going to offer you some type of love. They're looking at you like someone they want to heal something with. Oh, you're my wish fulfillment. They're also stalking you. So someone is getting kicked by the universe. And now they're like, well, yeah, I kind of want Scorpio back. So you dropped the bag. You fucked up. And now, because things are not the way you thought they would end up being, you now want to come crawling back. Okay. I like that. Here's the reconciliation offer. You got a reconciliation offer. So someone is genuinely going through it and now they want to come back around and reconcile. I have the Ace of Cups, Four of Wands. However, I do see some type of stagnancy. I'm not sure if it's from your side or their side, but I do see the offer here. Because someone is now feeling like they don't want to put in the work towards this connection, this relationship. And I'm guessing it's you because you're the one that left with the Eight of Cups. So there's a sense of like, I'm not going to do anything to make this move anywhere. I am going to allow this to just fall. Yeah. I'm going to go with my intuition when it comes to this, and I'm going to allow this to just stay where it's at. So you kind of learned from this person. Yeah. It's stressful, and that's what the lesson was. You thought this energy was a soulmate, but it's kind of like they would do things to sabotage this, and it just became like greatly toxic between the two of you. This became very stressful for you. It felt like you were carrying the weight of the world on top of you. Well, they could have even like breadcrumbed you, not giving you time Like this is a person that prioritized everything else besides you. And so now, you know what's crazy though? It's so crazy because like y'all are still really energetically like attached to this person. Like there's times in where you think of them. And they'll be like, no, I don't. Well, you lying. And you can lie to yourself. But I'm psychic. You can't lie to me. You could try. And I'll just laugh. A lot of people try it all the time, every day, actually. Even my own kids try to lie to me and I laugh in their face. I be calling them out all the time. I call anybody out that lies to me. I know when supervisors are lying, co-workers, I know. I'm psychic. They literally tell me they lying. Y'all are energetically still attached to this person. Some of y'all low-key still want them, which is even worse. Even though you walked away from this, you're still energetically like tied. Like you think about them, you know, you sometimes sense them sexually, things like that. That's energetic ties. Let's see what this person wants to say to you. It's better when they are new. They do not know who I am. So this person has a mask on. They pretend in front of people. That's not good. That's some fake-ish. You know what I'm saying? And y'all, even though I will try to reduce my swearing because that's not really high vibrational, you know, cursing like that. Understand I was born and raised in New York City, and that's, you know, an environment I was a lot around was a lot of swearing. Also, it does say parental advisory at the top of the screen for some of y'all. Okay. How I feel is the only thing that matters. So they're egocentric. You know what I'm saying? They don't really care. You know, when someone thinks that the only thing that matters is how they feel, this is a person that's willing to hurt you. This is a person that's willing to only prioritize themselves and put themselves first, and that is not good. Okay? That's bad. I missed the intimacy that we had. Okay? What the F is wrong with me? Repeating lessons, failure to learn. Didn't I tell you it was a karmic of yours? I told you. Didn't I? They can have addictive behaviors or be very impulsive. Your person is refusing to change. And that's why I see a lot of y'all like exit stage left. Okay. All right. So let's move on. There's been more than that in here, Chava Body. We're going to go to Libra now, y'all. You guys hit that like button. It's crazy that I even have to tell y'all to do that. We've already had 300 feet in here. And there's only 30 something likes. Libra. Who's stuck in their head about you? Who's trying to like figure you out? Okay. So the shady individual that you dealt with, right? That could have bad credit or like be in some type of deficit financially is in their head about you. This is a person that did not manage their finances correctly because they're showing up as someone that is jacked up. Okay. Yeah, I have some type of debt issues here. They could even be unemployed for some of y'all. Oh, God. Oh my God. Thank you, Glimmers. Who is this? This is all right. Okay, so there is a person that you guys could have a family life, but this is somebody that, you know, you see as your 10 of cups, or you once saw as your 10 of cups at some point. This person is like someone that is in their head about you, the connection. They want some kind of new beginning. However, this is a person that's very like foolish about like the connection in itself, right? They could also be a person that is very toxic with some type of vices here. What are they in their head about? They not sure if this is really done and over with. If this ending is really like an imminent ending. Yeah, look at them stressing. Wow. You know what's crazy? This person was like starting fights and problems with you, being shady with you. Cause like they was kind of like stressed over like the lack of like spending correctly. Like there's people that, you know, they get money, but they don't, you know what I'm saying, use their money correctly. And so this person here is like kind of like, shit, well, my life is already fucked up. I'm stressing over bills. I'm stressing over this. I'm stressing over that. So I'm going to take it out on you. So they would cause like these fights, right? And they would cause toxicity in the connection. They would act shady towards you because of their lack. So were they trying to expect you to pay their bills, their credit cards, their debts, their bullshit that they was creating for themselves? No one is responsible for your own actions but you. You know what I'm saying? So this person's a joke already as it is. You can't take out on me your fucking lack of having a brain. That doesn't make any sense. I see them heartbroken because they feel like you're getting over them. You will find something out about them that's kind of going to throw you off a little. Like it's going to be like, whoa, like shocking. It could be a water sign or someone that has water placements. They like to come in and love bomb and then they leave. Yeah, showing up as a water sign, showing up as a King of Cups. You know, I see them trying to come in loving, trying to act like all giddy, like we're all happy, like nothing has happened towards you. And then I see y'all like, yeah, no, definitely something has happened. They could have even been trying to communicate with you telepathically, like send you some type of messages to come towards them. The thing with this person is that they kind of turn their back on their happiness. So this is a person that could even be a sour individual. You know, they don't acknowledge the things that make them happy in life. All right. I see you standing in sword energy towards this person, not trying to hear it. You seem to be waiting for something to come towards you. Some of y'all is money. Yeah, because the Queen of Pentacles just showed up. Some type of finance, like a partnership with finance. You're very guarded towards this person because whatever their third party is, because they do have a third party, they kind of like face their third party. So they kind of chose a third party over you and you're behind them. So they turned their back on you over some third party, whether that was work, family, friends. It genuinely doesn't matter what the third party is. It doesn't. Okay, but I see you protecting your energy and being defensive towards this person, but waiting for things to get better financially for yourself. A lot of y'all are very like hot and cold when it comes to this connection because you still have some type of attachment to them. Yeah. You're holding back as well. So you could be acting emotionally unavailable. This person is going to come through towards you to get attention because they want some type of like victory with you. But some of y'all can live with them. But there's like instability because they're in and out. This is a person that's all over the place. Whatever the reason why they're in and out, maybe they have to work a lot because they don't know how to manage their money. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe they just had a lot of poor choices that they made. You know, there's a sense of them like being dedicated to like a third party and being in and out because of it. So they're not choosing you per se over the third party. They're choosing the third party, whatever that is, whether that's friends, family, work, another lover. You know, everybody has different situations and we're all on different timelines. Okay. So if you're dealing with an Aries, they are right now just seeking knowledge. They're trying to find some things out when it comes to the connection. If you are dealing with a Pisces, they could be emotionally like manipulative. This could be a Pisces that, you know, does like manipulative shit and it causes transformation. So like a lot of people will cry. You know what I'm saying? That's manipulative. If you come crying to me, I'm going to run. Why the fuck you crying? You have no spine? You know what I mean? People use that to manipulate people because they know, oh, well, if I show that I'm hurt or I'm feeling weakness, then technically, you know, I can get to this person. Well, not so much, but a lot of people use that. Tears to manipulate. Okay. If you are dealing with a Libra, they are right now in some type of leadership. They're trying to focus on themselves, on their money, and being on top. Their ego. Pisces is as well in their ego. I don't know. If you're dealing with a Capricorn energy, there's some type of third party situation there that is causing issues in your connection at this present time. If you're dealing with a Sagittarius karmic, even though we don't have Sag out here, they said Sagittarius karmic. So I'm telling you. Okay. I also have Virgo. And Virgo, you know, Virgo is also someone that's very emotional about you, but they could be really manipulative. There's things that they say and or do that are very manipulative. So yeah, those are the signs that are showing up the most right now. All right. Let's go to Virgo. Actually, you know what? We didn't even do your oracle cards, right? Didn't we? No, hold up. No, we didn't do your oracle cards. Let's pull some oracle cards for y'all. My bad, Libra. Shit. Somebody's like there's like a lot of sexual tie to you and somebody. Like it's a toxic soul tie, but it's sexual. You guys gotta cut down. I just heard a lot of like moaning. They think about you sexually a lot. Okay. All right. So for a lot of y'all, the problem with this energy is that you're standing in your power and they don't like that. It seems that you're removed and it frustrates them because they play a lot of games. Oh God. Didn't I tell you there was some type of third party shit? See that? I told you they were choosing a third party over you. Wait. They do see some value in you, though. There's nobody else out there like you. Does that mean that you tried to replace me, that you know that? Interesting. Obsessive thoughts, always watching, desire and lust. What did your girl tell you? Didn't I tell you I heard moaning that they think about you sexually? Your card says desire and lust. Bro, I told y'all. I literally heard moaning. I'm even more than willing to tell you that they masturbate to you, like literally. Because one thing about me, not only am I psychic as F, but I get visions. And they show me visions. So the moment in time I heard the moaning, I did see somebody like touching themselves. I just didn't want to entertain that. But yeah. Your card literally says desire and lust, attraction, watching, obsessive thoughts. There you go. Well, now we can move to Virgo. Someone's sexually lusting after you too. There is a person that is into their health, or they like working out, caring for themselves, that is going to ask you to have sex with them. You excited? Are y'all gonna get laid? That would be crazy. They're gonna express some type of feelings for you. Did you want to marry them, or did you ask them to marry you at some point? Like, was that at some point, did you ask them to marry you, or somebody asked somebody to marry them? You could have been like engaged to them. Interesting. I heard Cancer. Some of y'all don't know what a Cancer. Someone is going to try to balance us out. They're going to try to do like something peaceful, like try to like mend fences with you. Yeah, they're going to try to like put in some type of work into like the partnership, but like it's sex related though. It's not like, oh my God, I'm so in love with you. It's really like they're trying to get in your pants. But I mean, it doesn't matter. At least they're not being toxic and trying to get into your pants. Because, there's some people that think that violence is the way to a woman's heart, or a man's, heart. But that doesn't really mean that that's what it is. Some people could be so fucking uber toxic, and you're just like, damn. Why do you gotta break things? Why do you gotta curse? Why do you gotta act like that? You want to know what the problem is with this bitch? They are so slow. Oh my God. You could have asked them to marry them, or you could have mentioned something about marriage, and they was like, yeah, eventually. Yeah. It was like a slow moving energy. And it's simply because they have some type of options around them. And so this person does not want to commit right now. They go through like these stages and where they go, well, I don't know if I want to be single, if I want to be committed. Like, I'm just going to wait. Oh, you got a non-committal ass bitch. They keep the options open. No bueno. Yeah. That's why they're in and out. So they could have even like stayed away from you or chose to like take their time to come towards you. They dragged the relationship because they weren't sure if they wanted to release their singlehood. It's like they go through these stages and then they're like, I'll just stay away because, I don't really want to be in a relationship. I don't really want to, have to have the stress of a connection. I kind of want to be single. I do have options. That's interesting. This player put you up in your head because there was cycles. It was like this. You know what I'm saying? Spinning, circles, 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 and nothing will come out of this. A lot of slow energy from this person. Okay? Very non-committal. There was also some type of secrets here. Some illusion that was created to you. What is the illusion? Show me the illusion that they portray to Virgo. Oh, shit. Wow, that's crazy. They tried to make it seem like when they were coming towards you, acting like they were interested in you, that you were a soulmate. Wow, that's fucking dirty. Oh, my bad, y'all. And that ended up causing you stress. Because whomever this was everywhere. They were like here, there, everywhere. Like they just was a fast moving energy. They was too busy for you. They kept their distance, but they would tell you when you would be intimate or when you were together that you were their person, that they loved you, that you were their soulmate. It was not true though. They were just telling you things you wanted to hear so they can get stuff from you. It's like you were dealing with multiple personalities. Should I just actually tell you the truth? It's kind of like when things was good, they was great. And then when they would sabotage the connection, things was bad and it was like real bad. There was distance. There was ghosting. There was this sense of like non-committal energy, but they were doing that shit on purpose though. Like they were staying away on purpose. I do see you still loving this person, having feelings for them and wanting to still give to this, but choosing to walk away. Is that because they're playing games that you're walking away because you're showing up as the queen of cups? So I know you still in love with this bitch. You still got feelings for this person. Oh, we already did Aquarius. You just got to rewind. I started in reverse today. Taylor. Some of y'all think this is a past life soulmate. That's the problem here. You want to have a new beginning with them. I see you walking away right now, though, from the breadcrumbing. And because we're all in different like timelines, some of y'all could have already walked away, but yeah, that's what I'm seeing. I do see you wanting this romantic love offer. Some of y'all could bring it to them because you want it, right? I would always advise against that because if someone is slow with you and they don't want to commit to you, there is kind of like a sense of like you needing to like see things for what they are and let things go, right? And I know it sucks because listen, I'm not gonna sit here and sugarcoat anything. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend that things don't suck. Some shit sucks, all right? It really fucking does. There are things in life that we tend to put all our efforts, our energies into, and these things don't work out. And so however the situation may be for you, you should remember that an energy that is slow and keeping things stagnant is simply not ready for what you're ready in. So you're kind of vibrating at different frequencies, and you should never try to force something with someone that is seriously thinking that they need to keep their options open because they're not ready for that type of commitment. Because what you're going to do is end up hurting yourself. You're going to end up getting hurt by this person, and you generally don't want to do that. You don't want to put yourself in a position in where you will end up getting hurt because you are giving this person chance after chance after chance, and they have no real intentions of doing right by you because genuinely this person wants to be single. You understand what I'm saying to you? Like, we gotta kind of we gotta kind of like look at things for what they are. If this person with their action is showing you that they're not about you, then please believe a person when they once show you who they are. Like, the first time they show you who they are, this is who they are. You cannot change them. All right. And the proof of a future action is simply the past, right? A person that has shown you their colors before will show you their colors in the future, and they will not do right by you. So if you are a cheater in the past, you will still be a cheater in the future. And so y'all need to kind of accept and understand that, so that helps you with healing. So you're not sitting here waiting for an energy that's it's simply not at the same level as you, or simply not in the level of wanting to evolve and grow right now. Not everyone is in the same path as us, even though we try to drag people along with us all the time. Trust me, I used to do that. I'm responsible for that. I used to do that. I used to always try to make bums into kings. You can't make a bum into a king. And I learned that the hard way. Okay. There are people that they must work on themselves. You can't work on someone's journey for them. You have your own journey that the universe has laid out for you. And if the person does not want to work on themselves and level themselves up so that they can share this wonderful journey with you together as one, then you don't need that. You don't need it, even if you want it, right? Wanting, needing, difference. Okay. Let's see what signs could be involved, and then we're going to see what they want to say. All right. So if you are dealing with a Pisces, it's a spiritual connection. Okay. If you're dealing with Sagittarius, you're in some type of third party. If you're dealing with a Taurus, there's a third party connection there that is separating you. If you're dealing with another Virgo, they do want some type of partnership there. They could be emotional. Pisces has a third party as well. If you're dealing with a Gemini, that's a karmic connection. There's some type of karma that needs to be cleared out or balanced out, all right? And Cancer is also karmic of yours, all right? Okay. They're going to try to come on to you. They're going to make a move, but it's flirty. See, look, lazy lover, detached, sleeps on you. This could be just sexual. That's why I told you that. You guys, this person and you are not at the same level. I told you that. Like, you're at different, like, books of life. I know I'm losing my grip on you, and I'm panicking. I avoid anybody I could feel deeply for. So they have some type of fears of abandonment and betrayals. Maybe they have some type of past pain that is causing them to act like this. But yeah, there you go. They're detached. You got 2 detached cards. All right. And we're done with Virgo. Fire girl, what is your sign? Because you're saying you want someone. So you sounding, needy when you're saying you want someone, which the universe is not going to give that to you, by the way. Because you're holding on and you're not really looking at something with rose-colored glasses and not really looking at the whole situation. When a breakup takes place is because there's not equal give and take. In any breakup, it doesn't matter where you're at. It doesn't matter who you with. Even like with the people we deal with that we're not romantically involved with, our family, right? There's this harmony in families all the time because you're not at the same frequency, because there's some type of toxicity there, regardless if you're acknowledging it or not. You may be seeing this person with rose-colored glasses. If you're interested in a private reading, the website is right there, though, and I can tell you what's going on with your situation. But I fear that you are holding on to something that may not even serve you. I'm gonna be honest. All right, so what's going on, y'all? Leo. This is for Leo, please, spirits. Tell me what I need to see for Leo. Leo, what's going on? Who you mad at, man? You seem to be tired. You know, some of y'all like, I just want to be single. I need to be free. You're fed up by a connection. You're wanting to be focusing on your career. You're wanting to be stress-free. It's like there's this energy of you wanting to like focus on goals, things you passion for. Okay. Yeah, you're just worried about yourself. You're in some type of energy of like, I'm happily doing me. Okay. Some of y'all are in masculine energy, focusing on pentacles. I know that's important, but yeah. You're seeing someone's true colors. You're seeing somebody for who they genuinely are. What's going on here, friends? You're acknowledging that you're in some cycles with somebody. Oh, Jesus. Someone you can't trust, someone you feel that is hiding things from you. I see you like kind of like sitting here like, well, this is like the same shit, different days. Like literally, like I see you like feeling that. Hey, Gia, can you give me some tissue? Some of y'all are in a connection with someone you live with or you wanted to live with them. There is some sense of like you thought this person was your end all be all, and now you just want to be single. You're feeling like this shit is a lot. This is very, very stressful. Okay. I see a sex offer being offered here, whether it's you or them. There is a sexual offer here. Let's start this back up again. Jaman, I need toilet paper. Let's start this back up again. Let's do this. Let's do that. But one of y'all is going to reciprocate in some type of hostile energy, like some type of like, I got to defend and protect my space energy. Okay. One of y'all, you or them, thinks the other is like a soulmate. And I'm guessing it's you the one that's going to receive them in hostility because you're all about your money right now. And it literally just came out that this person's all about their money. So this is you.
Did you drink that thing?
Did I drink what?
That thing.
You should make me a shake if you're so ever kind. A protein shake. I'm just saying.
I really don't want to clean that thing.
Clean what? The blender's already clean. So I'm messing with that. You could even be feeling like you don't have enough money or that your money's up and down at this present time and wanting to like, create some type of growth with your pentacles. Overall, I see an energy of like you just wanting to love on yourself and just focusing on yourself right now. Why is there an energy of like confusion on whether you should continue to invest in this. Ugh. Okay, so this person is very cold and detached, so that's why there was an energy of you feeling like that. Some of y'all got an option in between two people, and that's why. You got two people you deal with. Yep. And you're trying to get over one of them. Okay, you're holding back. Your card came out. Holding back from the person you're attracted to. So for those of y'all that got some type of third party on your side, it looks like. It seems like you're holding back from one of the people. Then others of y'all, it's just this person is just an asshole. And so you're just waiting and you're holding back. Okay. Practicing self-love. This is just repeating itself. I see ghosting here though. Like silence or some type of minimal communication. And indecision. This is you. You're the one that's doing it. You know, it's really crazy because whomever this is, though, you kind of still have feelings for them. Even though you're showing up as fed up, you have feelings for them. You could even be tired of like the way that they act with you, like the way that they carry themselves in the connection. Because some of y'all genuinely thought this was like your soulmate. But it's like once you saw their true colors, you were like, I'd rather just focus on me and be single and just, fuck this, that type of stuff. But I don't think this is over with. Should I tell you the truth? It's some unfinished business here, and I'm not going to lie to you about that. Oh, Jesus, man. I see you going with your intuition about things that are very problematic and choosing to focus on yourself and heal. You have a toxic connection here. The devil showed up. There will be communication, but I see you like genuinely like trying to choose what is best for yourself. Okay. There's a third party here. Wow. I see you heartbroken over someone giving to someone else. It's like a third party that's in here. Look at you. You could be dealing with a Capricorn or a Pisces or a water sign person. Or someone you got kids with. Okay. Hold on, y'all. I'm about to sneeze. I see an issue here though. You still watching them. You still spying on them, trying to get information on them. Oh, whoa, what got me sneezing like that, bro? I don't know. So even though you're tired of them, like I said, it's still unfinished business because why would you be trying to spy on them? Some of y'all could be watching them from like secret accounts. That's crazy work. Wow, I'm sneezing like hell. That means that there's something that's around me that's making me sneeze. All right, so let's see what's on. If you are dealing with a Pisces, they're meant to transform you, okay? Capricorn is causing some type of change in their life, which is affecting you. Taurus is also a transformation connection. This is Libra. Libra is focusing on like themselves, their like what they're building, right? So they're in some type of empowerment move, and where they are focused on like like when you see the Emperor and the tarot cards, like that's their path, like that's what they're following and they're chasing. Okay, like they're in their ego following like business. All right. The Taurus is very emotional about you, but they could be manipulative with their emotions, by the way. They're also very focused on like their home life or their family life, the Taurus energy. If you're dealing with a Gemini, the Gemini is emotionally manipulative for you. I got Cancer out here in their ego and also focus on finance, just themselves. All right. Capricorn is something spiritual. They could have a double personality or act like two different people. Like, you're like, what the fuck, bitch? Why the fuck are you acting this way? And then yesterday you was being something else. Like, they're just weird as hell. And they just, yeah. The Capricorn is just manipulating you. Like, they just emotionally, like, they could be like, oh, I love you. And then they flip up on you and you're like, hey, yo, what? Like, they kind of throw you off. They're emotionally manipulative and they appear to be karmic as well. Okay. But that makes sense because you wouldn't be able to have peace and harmony with someone that's manipulating you emotionally. That can become very, very karmic. All right. Okay, y'all. So we be moving on to see what they want to say, and then we moving that on. This man told me he was single and came loved all up on me and blocked me. Wow. That's devil work. You better off without that. Just block that trash and do a cord cutting so you don't have to end up entertaining that later on. Do not be fooled by social media. This connection has its secrets. So whatever they show you on social media, they're hiding something. I still think about the way that you make me feel, lusting up after you. I will be with just anybody to avoid being alone. Oh no. This is a person that avoids healing and just basically jumps into anything with anybody. No bueno. I knew exactly what I was doing, playing games and manipulations. What I tell you when I was pulling out the dice? Didn't I tell you a couple of these signs were trying to manipulate you? There you go. Just saying. All right. Let's move on. Cancer. I don't even know why I started sneezing like that, and now my nose feels funny. Like, there is nothing that I would be allergic to. Why did I just randomly start sneezing? I wonder if this is like incoming fast messages for some of y'all. Because I know that spiritually, when I'm really, really like tapped in, because I meditated before I got on here, like my nose starts to do that. It starts to like sneeze and shit. So I'm for the Leo reading, I bet you that's what it is. All right, talk to me. What do I need to see? Some of y'all could be moving. You're trying to have like a fresh start. You're going through some type of karma, whether that's good or bad. That depends on everybody. That's not everybody is the same. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all got a new energy you entertaining or will be entertaining, depending on your timeline, where you're at in the timeline. You could have left a toxic connection, someone that you felt betrayed in. There could have been some type of games here. Okay. Well. Not that. All right. Something was very slow with you. It was. Yeah. The universe had to intervene here. They had to step in this and intervene. Some of y'all, you were dealing with a person that was trying to compare you to like other people. Like, they had options and stuff. They also were unsure of whether they wanted to be committed or single. Oh. Flip or switch this to whatever resonates, because everybody's in different stories. I don't want somebody to be like, no, the Cancer did that to me. Okay, well, energies are interchanging for everybody. So obviously you got to flip or switch whatever reading to whichever side resonates. And because y'all are all in different levels of life and paths and journeys, a lot of y'all may not even, you know what I'm saying, resonate with this reading, because for a lot of y'all, you're not there yet. Okay? But yeah, this person wanted to be single. I see an ending coming to a connection that could have been everything. Could have been spiritual. Could have been like happiness. Could have been like, you know what I'm saying? Like the end all be all. But somebody, I'm not sure who did it though, fucked this up. I don't know if it's you or them. It don't matter. It's not really relevant. Like, it's not. You know what your situation is. Someone is feeling betrayed here. Feeling like the connection was deceptive. See, I told you this connection could have been everything. See, I told you, bro. Who the fuck? Giovanna, hurry up and give me my phone. My phone keeps going off. My bad, y'all. I think this is my daughter texting me. See, when I speak, it's kind of like y'all need to like let silence take place and just listen. I said, this person was your end all be all. They were supposed to be. Something happened. Look. Boom. You see that? Proof of what I just spoke. Something happened. Something ended here with the death card. Could be done with someone that's Scorpio in the chart, but that's an ending, right? Talk to me about this new person, please, if you can. Some of y'all went back to somebody from your past, a water sign energy. Oh, no. Oh, some of y'all went and took a couple love to somebody from your past. Is that your new boo? Because that's old boo. That's not new boo. Okay. And betrayed the other. There is karma to pay for that, though. If it was you that did it, there's going to be karma. I need to ask. Oh, no, spirits. Don't start with your shit right now. I got to go to the bathroom, too. I'm about to pause y'all and go to the bathroom real quick. Ah! I got to use the bathroom. I was just trying to finish y'all before I had to go run, but I got to use the bathroom. Giovanna, I'm not going to call you again. I need the cell phone, please. All right, what's the karma that needs to be played out now? If it was you that did it, you got karma, like I said. Boom, tower. You're going to have a tower moment with that person. So you weren't supposed to go and out of the connection. Oh, shit. I think it's Brianna. No, she dipped and left without me. What the fuck is all this shit she sent me? Oh, whatever. It's not important. Anything else I need to know about this karma, please? La-di-da. So, whomever this was that you were supposed to build with, your karma is going to be that. Not only is there an ending with that person, but you will have tower moments with your new person. Not only that, your old person, you will feel in limbo, stagnant. So you will feel like, I don't know what's really going on. I know I need to make some type of decision, but not having clarity on what to pick. So you will be feeling like, I'm not gonna make a move towards this person, but if this person wants me and they can make a move towards me, I'm just gonna sit here and wait in swords energy for them. So there's a confusion that's inside of you that's keeping you stagnant. You know why the universe is doing that? They're taking them away from you. That's what they're doing. They just said it. Taking away. So when my spirits start talking like this is a very, very, very direct reading for somebody that's watching me. They're taking somebody from you. Who is it? Let's see. Oh, and I just started to itch, man. Oh, Lord in heaven. Who are they taking away? Because y'all fucked up and went to somebody else. And if it wasn't you that went to somebody else, your person, then they're taking you away. But they saying it's y'all. So a majority of y'all did that. Show me who it is. It was someone you hurt that's heartbroken. They think you got them in a third party or thought that you had them in a third party. I don't know. They have people that they talk to about this. It could be people that are important, like a grandparent or a parent. There is attachment to people that they look up to. So those are your parents. Okay. When I see trees, those are like ancestors. They talk to them about this. So this could be a karma that they enacted onto you from the universe. Like they asked the universe to, if you were doing that, to make you pay for it. So, well, is this bitch spiritual or what? Shit. I saw trees. Those are parents or grandparents. Oh my God, I said they were spiritual. Look, boom. Oh, this hoe could be spiritual or have Pisces in their chart. Oh, y'all, I'm fucked up with this one right here. Whoever this reading is for, oh, y'all fucked this up real bad, boy. There's stagnancy here. There's indecision. Somebody is going to hold back from communicating and saying how they feel because they're choosing to free themselves, choosing freedom. They're transforming. Somebody's transforming out of the connection. Anything else? Yeah. They're transforming. They're focusing on their money and focusing on their wish fulfillment and healing from this. I do see communication. I'm just not sure who's going to communicate. But there was some third party that was involved here, and that third party is still showing up on the cards. Lord. What does this mean? What does that mean? There's an offer here for a new beginning, but someone is choosing something else. They're like rejecting it. You know what's crazy? There's like shit, I don't know what that is. Fuck. So I saw like, I don't know if this person, oh my God, spirits, this is a deep reading. So this is two ways I could take this because of what they just showed me. This person is going back to like, so there was something that you triggered in them from their childhood, and they're going back to that to like heal that. They could have parents that are like trying to help them right now, or like a grandparent, because trees are, okay, so trees represent old connections, right? Like old, like parents, grandparents, things that are grounding your life that you look up to, right? And so this person, I just saw like roots coming out. So they're going back to like their roots. This is very spiritual, this reading here. This is a person that's very fucking spiritual. I'm telling you right the hell now. I'm literally telling you this person is very spiritual. I don't know if you guys know that shit, but I'm telling you, they are. Okay. And so I just saw roots of like them like going into like, so like, you know how like, I don't know if y'all ever as children or even as adults, right? Because we do this as children, right? Like you go into like a ball when you're hurt and you're crying, like you curl yourself up into like a ball, right? When you're hurting, right? And so what I visually saw was roots of a tree grabbing them and just like shaking them back and forth. So someone is trying to nurture them. And I think it's parents or thing, but I'm going to look up roots in Chat GPT because y'all already know your girl be down with the Chat GPT, okay? And I got to know what the fuck that is, girl. Yeah, I'm thinking this is like people that they look up to that are trying to heal them. This could be ancestors though. Shit. That's what I don't know if it's their ancestors or let's see what ChatGPT tells us about roots in a tree. Because I just saw the tree and it wasn't like the tree was just holding them. It was rocking the person. And as a baby, when you have a baby, you rock them to calm them down. So this is spiritual stuff. All right, let's see what it is. And then I'm about to finish y'all up and go to the bathroom. All right. Oh my God, ancestors. Oh my God, I told y'all. Oh shit, they carry, okay, so tree roots carry a deep spiritual symbolism across many cultures and traditions. They represent what lies beneath the surface, the unseen forces that ground, stabilize, and nourish life. Okay, so here are some spiritual meanings. Roots symbolize firmly anchored to the earth. Spiritually, they remind us to stay grounded, balanced, and connected to your foundation no matter what happens above the surface. Roots often represent family, bloodline, ancestors, tradition, heritage. I told y'all. Healing and nourishment. Oh, shit. Growth and transformation. A strong root system allows for expansion of upward spiritually. It represents how deep self-work and spiritually grounded allow us to grow higher, evolve, and reach enlightenment. So I saw the roots shaking this person. Their ancestors are helping them. That's what it is. Because it says ancestors. All right. So a strong root system allows for expansion upwards. Tree roots often intertwine with others underground, forming networks. This symbolizes how all beings are connected and how support systems strengthen us spiritually. They're being guided by their ancestors. That's why. This is a very spiritual person, whomever I'm reading on. Yes, because the roots were exposed. Okay. So for exposed roots, I did see the roots out of the ground. So these are exposed. Reveal truths. Something hidden is coming to light, like secrets, emotions, or ancestral patterns. Awakening. Exposed roots represent becoming aware of a foundation, noticing what sustains you spiritually. Vulnerability, just as exposed roots can be easily damaged. This can symbolize feeling unprotected, raw, or sensitive in life. That doesn't apply to them, that vulnerability, because I saw them. Need for grounding, that's not it either. It wasn't that. It has to be the awakening one, because the roots were exposed, but this person was kind of like in a baby form. Like, you know how you cut yourself up? Like you coiled and like you spooned, right? This person was spooned like that. And I saw the roots come out and grab the person and started rocking them like this. That means their ancestors are protecting them. That is yo, whose reading is this? Wow, that shit is wild. That is very spiritual, man. Let's see what this person wants to say to y'all. That is crazy. For Cancer, what does this person want to tell Cancer? Your popularity puts me in a pessimistic mind. Okay. You don't react the way that I want you to. I don't get it. This could be a person that had tried to get your attention and they couldn't. Like they could have been doing dumb shit to get your attention and they just couldn't. Oh. They did something to you to get your attention and now they're regretful of it. Yeah, it's like they tried to do something that was very manipulative and now they're regretful of it. So they want to tell you that they regret whatever they did to you. Wow. Wow. Well, whoever this person is a hella spiritual ass bitch. I'll tell you that right now. Lord, that was kind of creepy. Let's see what signs you got. All right. If you don't know what a Sag, they are meant to make you transform. So that means that things could have been really uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? Shit could have got deep. Dang. But it's only meant to make you be better. So you can end up better in life. Okay. Who the hell is this? Aquarius as well was meant to transform you. Maybe they got that in their chart, y'all. Just check their shit. Okay. Aquarius is also, emotional about the connection at this time, even if they may not be showing it. If you are dealing with a Pisces, okay, they are causing some change in their life that is affecting you somehow, okay? A Capricorn, emotionally manipulative. They could even like go from like wishy-washiness, from someone that manipulates to someone that is causing changes around you. All right. The Aquarius is in their ego, so watch them. Just so you know that. Scorpio, spiritual. They have Scorpio or they're Scorpio. That's the one. They're showing up as like a soulmate twin flame shit. Oh my goodness. Sagittarius got you in a third party. Enough with them. Yeah, Sagittarius caused you changes in the connection because they had you in some type of third party shit. So Sagittarius was, and they had some little options. My Sagittarius was out there being treacherous. If you're dealing with a Taurus, very emotional. Leo, worried about the home, their stability, structure. They said something about Aries. What about Aries? Tell me. Scorpio was a spiritual connection that went karmic on you. There was karma that needed to be fixed here with the Scorpio. What's the karma? This is the one right here. I'm telling you right now. It's dumb. It's dumb. It was a Scorpio. It's the Scorpio. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, let me tell you how the Scorpio was meant to make you transform. They were meant to make you better. You were supposed to clear out karma with them. You had karma with them. You were supposed to learn from them as well. You were supposed to like be wiser with them, like learn things. Interesting. You were supposed to, they're saying grow. Why? Show me why. They're very smart. They're a lot smarter than you, the Scorpio, like a lot smart. Like there's some type of knowledge they have you don't have. That's why. It became karmic though, because they're a soulmate. You just were supposed to balance this out and clear it out. It wasn't. That's why the spirits are taking them away. It makes sense now. Oh my God, it came out again. This person is like a spiritual connection. Number 11. It's the Scorpio. If y'all are dealing with someone that's Scorpio, check their chart. That bitch is a Scorpio. However, when we get the number 8, that means karma. Okay. There was some karma that needed to be cleared out. And it seems like you were supposed to learn something from them. I don't know what that is, though. So I'm sorry. Can you show me Aries, though? What were they supposed to learn from Aries? Emotion. You were supposed to learn to be in a partnership with Aries, equal give and take, and you didn't. You didn't. With the Aries, you could have been even manipulative, like trying to play up on them. Oh, shit. So if you notice that with the Aries, there was some change in where they decided to like get cold on you and focus on themselves, that they got like into their ego, it was simply because of that. There was something that was supposed to happen between the two of you, and you didn't meet that contract. You didn't do it. So now they're in their ego. Anybody else want to come out before I move on? Leo's also in their ego. The number 10 is relevant. Leo could have some type of Sagittarius in their chart as well. Okay. Well, y'all, that is your motherfucking reading. Smash that like button. I'm going to be going to the bathroom, so I'm sorry. I'm going to have to pause, y'all. I'll be right back. All right, y'all. So I do gotta like cleanse the energy real quick because yeah. So take your damn headphones off, all right? All right, so now we're gonna be going to Gemini. Jeez. Deep, deep, deep. I'm telling you. This is for Gemini. Family could be a problem for some of y'all right now. Like they could be causing some type of issues in your connection or caused an issue in the connection. Okay. There is a sense of like family. It could be kids, right? Family being very important as to why things didn't work out or why things are not working out with somebody. I also see somebody like being under pressure or feeling some type of pressure here. Someone could be reckless here in the connection or was reckless in the connection, depending on where you're at in your timeline. I said I was going to the bathroom. Happy house. Yeah. You could be getting a tarot reading or have gotten a tarot reading on this energy, trying to figure out like where you stand with this person. There was like a reckless decision that was made here with this person. To like have unprotected sex with them, to like to become like very vulnerable to them. Let's just call it that, right? But it was very reckless. Jesus. Why is family an issue in this connection right now? Whether it's their family or yours, there's some type of family interference here. Ugh. So some of y'all could be going through something stressful with your family members. It could be children, like I said. All right. There seems to be some type of issue here that's causing an interference. Yeah. Could be having issues with family. Anything else I need to know here? I see some type of communication coming towards you as you sit here and you wait. It seems like it's something fast. Could have already came. What is that? Wow, with the Chariot, this shit is coming towards you quick. And whatever this communication is or whatever this knowledge is going to put you in hermit mode. Don't like that part. Oh, God, Lord. The hell? It's about somebody you feel like you can't trust. Someone that's deceptive. You could be feeling like you done with this person. Like time's run out, okay? This is someone you could have children with or someone you wanted to grow with. There's some type of heartbreak. So you're going to find something out about somebody. Could be a air or a water energy. What are they going to find out? Shit. Anything else I need to know? It's a person you're in some cycles with, okay? There is an offer to mend fences with a toxic person, okay? That seems to be stuck or feels trapped, and there's some offer to start things back up again. have like a fiery new beginning, but it requires like teamwork. It requires like two people to really be balanced and be like truthful to each other. Like there's some type of teamwork here that needs to be at play. Can't just be like, oh my God, one person's in and then the other one's like, yeah, maybe I'll entertain it. Yeah, no, that's not gonna work. It has to be like an actual team. Yeah, it's a partnership. One of y'all is too busy running around doing too much and not paying enough attention to the other, and that's a problem. Okay? Could be dealing with a water sign person. I see like that there's still love here and that y'all can still be happy together, but it's like somebody, I don't know who it is doing it though. It's breadcrumbing the other, like feeling like I'm too busy to like spend time with you. I'm too busy to like do this or do that. And it's just kind of like, what the fuck? And you end up being like, you know, a crystal on the shelf. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, how are you going to have something with someone when you're that unstable, when you're all over the place, but where you need to be? Like, that doesn't make sense. And that's why time is running out, because if whomever it is, whether it's you or them, if this doesn't stop, the universe will step in and cause this to turn into a forever ending. And that's the thing y'all need to understand. Like these are like the chances that the universe gives to both of y'all to get y'all shit together. And if you choose not to, then oh well, don't cry later on. I'm just saying. Ooh. That's too many cards. I'm not taking that. Not doing that. Let me mix these. They all like sticking together. I see some angry message or energy coming through. Okay. But it's a communication that's coming through, and it looks like it may be even like a text, right? But there's some type of angriness to this, like some type of hostility. I do see you looking for like options or ways on how to free yourself. You could even be looking into like tarot or like tarot readings to like figure a path out, the path of like least resistant, or figure out like what the situation is. So like there is like options around you, but you're not sure of like which one to take because you don't know which one could be a problem. Interesting. That's really interesting. I'm not gonna lie. I also see you like standing here acting like the wounded warrior, but keeping an eye out on somebody. So you watch them. And you're smug about it, kind of like a disdain kind of to it. But if you didn't want them, you wouldn't be looking. You at a crossroads about the devil. They're toxic. Yikes. Yikes. You got like 1 foot in and 1 foot out the door. That's why you're still looking. Because you don't really have all the information you need in order to like close this door. But y'all, if y'all did that work, y'all could be together though. That's the problem. Oh God. And I hate saying that, right? Because it's kind of like, okay, this is what's happening. But if I'm 2 feet in and I got a bitch that got 1 foot out the door, then where is this going? Nowhere. It's rather obvious. How could it go anywhere when there's inconsistency from one side? There has to be a team here. What does this person want to tell Gemini? Show me, please. They're manifesting you. They're trying to manifest you so y'all can have some type of peace together. Okay, what else? Oh, why? They walked away from you because you were guarded. Some of y'all could have been acting emotionally unavailable. See? The story comes full circle. They felt rejected in the connection. They felt like you didn't really want them because of the way you were acting with them. Your energy was crazy. It was off. They also felt like you were giving too much to something other than them. So there was some type of breadcrumbing here. Whether that was work, kids. I told you family was an issue for some of y'all. A mother, a father, whatever the fuck it is. Doesn't matter. There was breadcrumbing. Did I not tell y'all that? Yeah. All right. Anything else this person would like to tell Gemini before we close this out? They're trying to go with their intuition. They're in pain. They feel betrayed by the connection. They're heartbroken. 10 of Swords, 3 of Swords, bitch. Bye. That's why they're holding back from you. Okay. They're trying to heal. That's what they want to tell you. And focus on themselves. This person could be a parent figure. This person showing up as the Emperor. They're like, they're kind of in their ego. You know, the Emperor doesn't really like fold, right? They felt rejected by you. Like, this is a person that's holding back because they felt rejected. Like, look at them. In pain. Going with their intuition because I'm in pain. I'm like, you know, and just focusing on healing. Wow, this is deep as fuck. All right, well, let's see what your oracle card's saying. Then we're moving on, y'all. Yikes. Under pressure. Let's see what signs are involved before we go to the tarot. I mean, not the tarot, to the oracle card. Dang. Show me what signs can be involved in this, please. Taurus. There was some karma there. That's a karmic connection. Ooh, the Taurus is very karmic. There's 80 people in the room, and I looked up, and the number 8 and 8 up there is a karmic connection. What is this shit? All right. If you don't know what a Pisces, there was some knowledge there that needed to be sought by the Pisces. That could have been their only journey with the connection, okay? Like they're supposed to teach something. The Pisces was also supposed to help you transform. If you are dealing with a Gemini such as yourself, they was emotionally manipulative. They were doing a lot. Aries had you in a third party, so just call that kicks, you know. And if you dealt with a Capricorn, they did want some type of partnership with you. Aries was also a karmic connection. There was karma that needed to be cleared out with them. This is Pisces again, transformation. Wow, Pisces was meant to transform you. They could have been like really emotional when you dealt with them. And as I said, I dropped the dice and it went to the emotional number. That's funny as hell. Sagittarius was also meant to make you transform. So it wasn't something that was supposed to be comfortable. It was supposed to be like a difficult connection so that you could transform and be better. Okay. And then I got Leo. They had you in some type of third party thing. All right. All right. Now we're going to pull the cards and we almost done, y'all. Just take out these damn cards I just seen in here. Today is Wednesday, right? I gotta do a reading for somebody. I'm with them out of convenience. Did I not tell you guys had some of y'all had a third party? Whenever something goes wrong, I just want to run back to you. Oh, codependencies. Hell no. I hate that you're happy. Your healing and self-love triggers me. Ooh. Let's take another one. I don't like that card. That's not a good card. That's a toxic ass bitch. I always end up comparing them to you. All right, y'all. We're moving on, y'all. That's crazy work. Taurus. Let's go to Taurus. Interesting. Interesting. All right. What is Taurus difficulty right now? They say y'all got something going on right now. What is your difficulties? Like, what is Taurus struggling with right now? And your fucking your damn sign comes out too. You are having difficulties with a whore that has you in a third party, that is choosing a third party over you. Okay? Whatever that third party may be. All right? What else, spirits? Please show me. It's a karmic connection. It's something you're stuck in. It's karmic. What else? It's causing, this person's causing changes in your life, permanent changes, like imminent. Okay? It's very karmic. It came out again, the number 8. Karma to be cleared. It's emotional karma. This person could have put you through an emotional roller coaster. They involved other people. Yeah. They could have been in their ego when they did that too. They chose other people. That's interesting. Yeah, number 10 is important here. Ego person. They act based on their ego. It definitely sounds karmic. If anything is really karmic, that's karmic. Like, be for real. Jesus. Let's go. They could be mirroring you or you're mirroring them. One of y'all are mirroring each other. Stubborn, selfish, arrogant, pride and ego. Yes, you could clap for me. Didn't I say they were in their ego? Boom. There you go. Told you. I told you so, Taurus. Let's go. Oh, God. This could be a person from the streets. Some of y'all are dealing with a twin flame energy. Though I don't really believe in that because it's very rare to actually meet your twin flame. A lot of people think they meet their twin flame and they don't. It's just people disguising themselves as your twin flame. That's very rare to actually meet one. And I'm telling you myself, it is. Okay. Yeah. This is a person that's mirroring you. And this is the reason why I'm saying some of y'all are. Because you have these two cards. And when I see this together like that, that's a twin flame connection. See, that says twin flames, but the mirroring is what really made it that. Okay. All right. Well, you know what's funny? A lot of people want so bad to be with a twin, but it's just not even like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, twin flames are meant to terrorize you. They're the opposite of you. Like, they are. And unless they've like evolved and done work to like be better, to like evolve, it's gonna be like a really like rocky up and down situation is what it's gonna be. Talk to me about this person that's showing up for Taurus. God, they're stressful. 10 of Wands. Oh God, this could be someone that you have children with or wanted to have children with. There's a lot of heartbreak here. This person's going to offer you sex. Ah. Could be a fucking water sign energy. Oh, snap. What else, spirits, do I need to know here? It's a lot of conflicts and mind games, though. There's a need to heal. And I'm going to tell you how it is. Hold on a second. Y'all got to turn some cards up. I just saw at the bottom that were upside down. There's a need to heal from this. I don't really think you're doing the work, though. I'm not going to lie about that. Yeah. There's a need to heal from the person from the past and be happy again. You need to find your happiness. You need to find that spark in you that makes you like feel like you want to grow with yourself, right? Like, I need to be better. I need to focus on me, on what makes me happy, and that's really where your happiness actually lies, okay? Taurus, you got shadow work you got to do. Because this person is very stressful, and there's kind of like, if they ghosting you, you ghosting them. There's kind of like, reciprocating energy, and where you mirror each other, and it ends up being like a game kind of, but it's time wasting as well. So they're telling you to heal from it. You could be feeling like you're drained from this connection. You're also needing to go with your intuition on the connection. I see you committing yourself to something else, Taurus. The truth will be spoken, though. Ooh. The truth will be spoken. Some of y'all committing yourself to your stability, your money. What is that truth that will be spoken? You starting something new. I see a lot of stagnancy between you and that person, and a lot of like indecision, like not knowing, being at a crossroads, like kind of like not knowing what path to take. But I also see you like you kind of question whether you should give to this, whether you should do something about it, whether you should let it fall. So there's a lot of like second guessing here. I don't like that. That means you're not secure in your decision. I also see some type of ghosting or like minimal communication. This is like it's a blocking card because it's the 5 of Pentacles. So it's kind of like some type of ghosting or reduced communication here. Like someone was put out in the cold. You guys loved a person that was a player. And I'm going to tell you how it is. They was in and out playing hella games. They were a player. And so I see you like, even though you have feelings for them, like turning your back on the player. That's really deep. And wanting to like have like growth, focusing on yourself, focusing on like money and stuff, your stability. So what is the advice that you should get for yourself besides the fact that you need to heal? There's got to be more. Because if you still love them, that means, well, that would definitely mean you're unhealed. But let me see. Let me ask. I want to know, what else do you need to do? Okay. Because there's obviously something that you need to do here. What does Taurus need to do about this connection? You need to cease communication with them. They got you in a third party. Cease wanting to invest in them. And that does equal healing, though. Shit. So it all comes down to healing. Because when you heal, you know your worth. You learn your worth, right? And regardless of what the third party is, everybody's in different like situations. Third party could be a person for one. For another, it could be like children, family, friends, even, or even like a job, right? So whatever your third party is in your connection, you have somebody that's not willing to change. And I do see you like loving them still, but you're kind of, and I'm going to say the truth, even though you're focusing on your money and this is really stagnant, you're kind of still waiting. And when I say you're waiting, I literally mean you're actually waiting. Like you're literally just sitting there going by day, focusing on your money, your growth, things that you foresee as important. But I'm not physically seeing you going towards any new love or anything like that. So there is a sense of waiting, and I'm not sure why. That definitely says you're unhealed, though. You know what I mean? What are you waiting for? All right, I need to ask the tarot. What are they waiting for? What the heck? You don't know what path to take. You're indecisive. Fuck, it came out again, bro. I don't like that. Not sure of what to do, where to go. You're waiting for a renewal, Taurus. You want them to communicate. You want them to do right by you. A transformation. You're waiting for a transformation. It doesn't matter if you're not in a connection. This is not someone that's in a relationship neither, Robin. You're waiting for this, like this message, this love message. You know what I'm saying? In this love message, something could either end or transform itself. So this is a transformation card, right? So this is a card of like transformation, whether that's a new beginning or a release. It depends. Everybody has a different situation. Okay. But yeah, you have indecision and came out again. You have one foot in and one foot out the door still. So that means you're still energetically tied. Still waiting. Like I said, still waiting. I like that. You know what I'm saying? Because they literally just said exactly what I said. Still waiting. But you know what? The fact that you got to move past this. That's how you show the universe you're healed. When you heal and you start to date other people, move past this, that shows the universe that you're over this. However, this person's having some type of regrets, and that's really the point of the story here, honestly. It ain't much else. Okay. Jeez, man. This connection is a little bit challenging. Let's see what this person wants to say. Actually, yeah. So what does this person want to tell Taurus? Okay, so if you are dealing with a Pisces, they do want some type of partnership with you, the Pisces. But they're also putting themselves first. That means you're going to get breadcrumbs. Nope. Bye-bye. If you are dealing with an Aquarius, they're, dealing with some changes right now in their life. That's what they're prioritizing. Leo too. Okay. Yep. Pisces is emotionally manipulative. They could even have some type of, codependent manipulative energy. Like the kind that'll be like, lacking accountability. Yeah. I don't understand why you treat me that way. Oh, ma'am, sir. Do you even realize that a relationship is two people? Yikes. All right. Aquarius is a person that was supposed to transform you. They were supposed to make things difficult to make you transform and be better. Sagittarius, all about the ego. Call that shit loose and cut it. And they all about like building something for themselves. So the Aquarius, like I said, was a transformation when they were spiritual. They were supposed to make you transform. It was a spiritual connection. Not a soulmate, but kind of like put in your path to help you level up. Okay. Leo is all about their stability, their home life, their pentacles. So they're not going to be equal give and take either. The Sagittarius was meant to create change in your life as well. Here comes the fucking Pisces again. They were supposed to transform you. That came out twice, y'all. If you dealt with a Scorpio, they had you in some type of third-party shit. Call it quits with them. If you dealt with a Gemini, they were more into knowledge and something that they were pursuing. So if you got breadcrumb by the Gemini, it's simply because they were trying to elevate themselves. Don't really hate them too much, honestly. Unless I get a third party from them, then they're fucked. But yeah. Scorpio had you in a third party. Capricorn was manipulative emotionally, but it was only because they were supposed to make you see your value. You were supposed to transform with them, okay? Damn, the Leo is like in all about themselves in some type of leadership thing. That's crazy. Okay. I always end up comparing them to you. Didn't I tell you some of them had you in third parties? I'll tell you Scorpio had you in a third party. There you go. I just wanted to see you on your knees. Now I feel broken. Didn't I tell you this person was in regrets, bro? Bro. See? I told y'all. I told y'all. The things I do eat me up inside, but I can't stop. Oh, no. That's not good. This is a person that knows that they're doing something wrong, but they don't stop doing bad stuff. I can feel your disgust. You guys could be feeling disgusted by them. Well, they felt that energy shift. The energy shift was detrimental, boy. All right, let's move on, y'all. Nani, dreams are let me unhinge Aries before I go to Aries. I'm sorry, Aries, because I'm sure some of y'all are Aries waiting. The dreams are signs, but sometimes dreams will represent themselves as exes and as other people in your life. Okay. All right. Let's go to Aries. Aries, yeah. Since y'all are last today, just know that from now on, y'all gonna always be first because I'm not doing this reverse shit again. There's way too much ungratefulness going on in the comments. So y'all gonna stay first. I'm not doing it. Aries is the first sign anyways in the fucking thing. And that's how we're gonna go down the pipeline. You dealing with a bitch that's broke. Broke like a joke. Seriously. They got some type of finance issues and they're slut. Okay. So they run from the connection, but there's something about them that is like they're all about sex and stuff. They could be motivated by sex. This person broke your heart though. They caused you to be broken. Like they broke you somehow. I don't like that. Don't like it at all. They could have been a person that was living in the moment, but there was something that they did that like actually broke you. Like they could have caused you heartbreak. Well. Here we go. Oh, Lord. They could have even like destroyed your credit or did something to you financially. I see you rejecting the bitch that has no money. Unstable. You know what I'm saying? The slow moving energy is focusing on their pentacles. I see you rejecting them. Yeah, they're too slow. I see you standing here in an energy of like, I don't want to call it disgust, but it's like a hurried energy, and where you seem upset, but you're also just still standing there waiting. What are they waiting for? Even though you want to rush out, you probably want some type of information. Some of y'all are waiting for communication, waiting for someone to express feelings towards you. Interesting. That's not everybody though. There is an energy of not being able to trust this person because they were acting sneaky and deceptive, and they were always running from the connection. Like, what the fuck? They could have even made like this connection about sex, or acted like that's all they wanted from you. So you had a runner. Okay, so this person is in hermit mode right now, but they're gonna come towards you. The problem is they got some type of options around them. I don't know what that is. It could be anybody. It could be friends, family. It generally doesn't even matter what it is. They got some type of options around them. And I don't like that, because why are you coming towards me if you have some type of options, or you feel like you have options? Let's see what this is. It looks like it might be lovers, though. I'm not gonna lie. They're holding back because they have other options. Oh, God. You know, y'all are dealing with a very narcissistic person, a person that's in their ego, all about themselves. Like, you know, the type of man or woman that takes too long to get ready. That type of person. Someone that'll put like a lot of hair gel on and just is constantly like, you know, loving on themselves, or constantly like, you know, in their ego, like, I gotta buy the best sunglasses out there or the nicest sneakers. That type of person, knowing damn well they can't fucking afford it. They're in their ego, so something about them is like they think highly of themselves. I see some type of communication coming in that it looks like it might be a tit for tat between the two of y'all. And someone's going to run off after some shit is spoken here. Lord Jesus Christ. Okay. You guys could hear from friends or family. These friends or family are going to try to encourage you to like leave this behind, or have been encouraging you. Depends on where you're at in this timeline. Yeah, they're telling you like, yo, move on from this. Like, you could have a new beginning elsewhere. Move on from this. Like, family's trying to egg you on. Friends or family are trying to like assist you with like healing and getting the fuck on out of here. Because this person has other like lovers, like options. They could even be having sex with multiple people. It may just not just be like one bitch or two bitches. I'm getting like a lot of people. They're just like promiscuous. You feel me? Well, you need okay. I have to tell you. Okay, I'm sorry. I gotta say it because now I looked at the bottom of the deck and now I understand. Okay. So Spirit saying you need to be more grounded. Spirit said a lot of y'all are not grounded at all. It's like you have one foot in emotions and turbulence, and one foot in on the ground. So what that's telling me is that you're still emotional over this person. You may want to meditate, buy yourself some crystals, clear your mind. Clear quartz is very good. For healing heart issues, you should always go to rose quartz. Y'all already know I practice everything with crystals, but they just literally said y'all are very off balance. Like, you're not grounded, which is crazy. So I'm going to tell my sister. I got a couple of crystals here. I don't want to give my crystals away, but I'm going to tell my sister, because my sister's in Aries. If she's going through some, have her look at this reading. I'm going to advise her what crystals she needs. If you feel confusion, smoky quartz. Okay. Overall, there is a connection here that doesn't serve you. And I think that The main problem here is really releasing it, because you still got one foot in, one foot out the door. And so when I see something like a foot in the water and a foot in the sand, that's telling me like you are very still emotional about them, even though you're trying to be grounded. Okay. So yeah, be careful. All right. Um, you have a support mechanism around you, even though you may not see it or admit to it or acknowledge it. Whatever this whatever this support mechanism is for you, you should encourage yourself in it. You should invest in it, because a lot of y'all are in third parties. And so, like, if you have a family member or a friend or whomever it is that is giving you advice, it is greatly like for your best interest. Like, literally, I see y'all talking to somebody. Some of y'all like are talking to them right now, or you will be very, very fast, because this is fast communication coming back and forth between someone that wants to see you happy. Could be a water sign person that you talking to. Wow, that's interesting. Yeah, telling you to go for new love. Wow. You know what's really, really crazy? Like, obviously, I'm a water sign, and my sister's an Aries, and I literally was about to tell her that is creepy as fuck that came out. I was about to tell her, like, I can help you heal your hurt so you can get somebody else. That's crazy. Even though I don't think she's looking for anybody, but still. You know, the reasons why we tend to stay single is simply because we tend to focus on our pains, and we tend to allow traumas to affect us to the point of us wanting to stay alone. It's not that we don't want love. It's simply we have dealt with toxic people that have traumatized us enough to the point of us wanting to just seclude ourselves and go into hermit mode. Okay. And literally, as I look at the Fool card, this is really interesting. I never paid attention to the Fool card, but look at the Fool. And this is y'all card, by the way. So this must be a sign that they're talking through me, by the way. Because I don't just start talking shit. You feel me? Like, yeah, I be talking shit about people directly. You know what I'm saying? Like what I wouldn't say and what I wouldn't say. But I don't just be spitting out gems like this. It's naturally always the spirit talking to me. Regardless of how y'all may feel about me. I don't give a shit. It is literally the spirit talking through me. I literally told y'all could get some crystals, right? This is your card. I just literally started looking at this card as I was about to pick them all up and get your oracle cards. And I want you to pay attention to this card. Do you see her hands? She is holding crystals, a bunch of them in her hand as a branch. See them? Illumination. You see how they're highlighted like that? Crystal work. Y'all need to invest in crystals. That's why I said the crystals. Wow, that's deep shit, man. Sometimes I'd be like wowing myself. If you really like pay attention to the picture, I don't know if you guys can see it. See her? See her hand? Those are crystals. And you see the globe around it, the light? That's what's going to help y'all to have a new beginning. Y'all need to invest in crystals. Okay? All right. This is crazy. I like it a lot. So the runner can stay running. Because you know what? If it's me, I kick him out the door. That's my opinion, though. All right. So let's see what signs could be involved and what the situations are around them. Show me, please. Thank you. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, it's a spiritual connection. Uh-oh. Jesus. Oh, okay. Pisces as well. So the person can have Pisces or Scorpio in their chart. Who is this? Yeah, Scorpio was a spiritual connection that ended up becoming karma related with the number 8. There was a need to clear karma. Okay, create balance. All right. If you are dealing with a Pisces, they were in their ego. So there was something that needed to be learned from them. They were also just more worried about like their home life, their stability. Oh, that makes sense. All right. They could have been emotionally manipulative when you dealt with them or caused you to be really like emotional. There's some type of manipulation that they did to you that made you feel emotional, okay? If you were dealing with a Pisces energy, they had you in some type of third party or still do. Well, run for the hills. Let me stop. If you're dealing with not a Scorpio, Virgo energy, this person is more concerned with like bossing themselves up, like, being the emperor, right? They're also a karmic connection where karma needed to be cleared out. There was a sense of needing to be leveled up, all right? Another one that's in their ego is Aquarius. Leo was emotionally manipulative, so you weren't supposed to really get much from that. And Aquarius also was emotionally manipulative. Sagittarius was meant to make you evolve. So if you had a difficult situation with Sagittarius, it was the universe making you uncomfortable so that you can grow from this. Okay? That's what that's for. Even if we don't like it. Sadly, right? Some of y'all could have had someone that was just trying to like, flirt with you, trying to get sex from you. Like they had a lot of like desire and lust. Jesus Christ. They could have even been like stalking or watching you. This person was in competition with you. Oh God. Oh God. Oh dang. Well, that's a wrench. Ugh. That's a wrench. If anything is a wrench, it's like, what? Competition with me. Oh shit. They could have been acting like resentful or jealous of like the things you had or your accomplishments. That's deep. Oh God. They also want to let you know that they've shed tears over you. I make offers just to take them away. So this is an unstable ass person. They could have been playing mind games. You couldn't rely on them for shit. They're unreliable. This is an unreliable energy. Well, y'all already know what you need to do, okay? If emotionally this person got you on a wheel, you need to grab yourself some of that rose quartz. You feel what I'm saying to y'all? And yes, you can get it cheap if you be careful too with like buying from like Amazon or things like that, because Amazon is they sell fake crystals there. I'm telling you right now. I bought 2 bracelets from them and they were fucking fake, and I paid $17 for them each. So yes, they are fake. They have a lot of fake sellers on there. So if you're gonna go somewhere, y'all, listen, I always tell y'all, if you want real crystals, you need to go to my guy. He sells on Instagram. I'll show it to you right now. His name is Crystal Jewelry Emporium. This is where I get my crystals from, okay? Boom, I'll show y'all. They're in San Diego, California. Oh, shoot. Hold up. Let's turn this thing down. Maybe this will... Not sure if the light needs to be reduced or up. I don't even know, y'all. I'm gonna be honest. Can y'all see that name? It says Crystal Jewelry Emporium. This is it. It has a crystal stuff on it, y'all. Y'all need to go to this man here. Okay. His name is George. See it? Crystal Jewelry Emporium. His name is George. Okay. You guys can tell him Alessandra sent you. Or Cleo, because my daughter... He might better know me as Barbie the Odo, because that's what I go by on Instagram. And that's what he calls me Barbie. So yeah. If you guys go Alessandra or Barbie the Odo, he'll know exactly what it is. Go to him. He does private like tours of the store. I really want to go visit him in person because he has a very big store. And, obviously I live in New York, so that's a little bit of a different thing because he lives in California. But if you're in California, try to hit him up. Try to go locally, He's one of the biggest stores I think I've seen in a long, long time when it comes to crystals. But if you can't go, he ships. He's not expensive. You know what I'm saying? Like all my crystals, I got it from him. I have over $15,000 worth of crystals from this guy, by the way. And I've given some away to my kids. My kids have crystals as well. And what I do is he will do like a private thing with me. And on Instagram, he sends you like a video. And so you join and then you can see live on there, like with him and just you. or the crystals. So you tell him what you're interested in. He could also tell you like, hey, this crystal does that, and this crystal does, you know, whatever. But because I actually collect crystals for multiple reasons, I always do the lives with him because I want to see other crystals. Like when he's walking by and I go, hey, I need a crystal for this, he'll give me that. But then when he's walking by and I'm looking, I'm like, hey, what's that crystal, you know? And then because I'm naturally attracted to certain crystals, my energy picks up on it. And so if I see him during the video walk by a specific crystal and it's not beauty related, it's just spirit says that one, I have to stop and ask and get it. So that's why I do it. But you don't have to do that. You don't. You can literally just be like, hey, I'm interested in something to heal my heart chakra, something to help me see clear. And he's going to give you clear quartz. Amethyst helps you with your third eye, psychic abilities. But, you know, obviously you should, you know, if you want to be in your energy, there is a specific crystal for y'all. I wrote it down in my spirituality book, but I don't have it right now. So let's go to ChatGPT. But there is actual crystals for your actual energy. And I'm going to tell you what they are right now in case if you want to get that too. All right. So carnelian empowers Aries energy. Bloodstone, I have both of those. Red jasper, I have that as well. Garnet and rubies. You can wear these. He also sells sterling silver for hella cheap, yo. So you could get like a little pendant. You know what I'm saying? Or a ring. Whatever you guys are into. And he will help you with that. The crystals to balance your energy, to calm your impulsiveness, are rose quartz. Remember I told you how to get rose quartz? Aquamarine for communication and cooling your fiery tempers. Hematite, which it grounds your fiery energy and keeps you focused and stable. You need hematite because I told you you guys weren't stable. Amethyst, wow, I mentioned amethyst. Brings clarity, patience, and peace of mind. So these are the crystals that I'm telling y'all to like really like
focus your energy on.
Get. You feel what I'm saying? You know, you could wear rings, pendants, or bracelets so that you constantly have that energy. But you know, some men won't want to wear that. So yeah. You may want to just get you a raw stone if you don't want to wear jewelry, right? You need to have this. It's very important. Bloodstone encourages vitality, strength, and determination while keeping you grounded, Aries, because it's connected to Mars. Okay. Carnelian fuels courage, passion, and motivation. It boosts your Aries creativity and helps you take bold action. So hit up my guy if you guys are interested and start getting yourself to that healing phase in life, because you know some of y'all are off balance. Okay, you're wearing a hematite necklace. Is it real hematite, Rosemary? Because you know there's a lot of people that sell fakes, man. Like honestly, I'm so scared to buy from anybody else because I've bought fakes before. And Etsy, I don't trust them for shit. Etsy be selling fakes left and right. I'm talking about literally. They're terrible. They have like no one like surveilling them, just like Amazon. Like anybody can sell on Amazon and like tell you that they're selling you something real. But one thing about me is like I get my crystals tested. Like I told y'all, I literally the other day bought, you know what I'm saying, a stone from my dude, and I was like, yo, let me get this tested because a lot of people sell fakes. You going to California this weekend? I'll read the story, Ms. V. He's called Crystal Jewelry Emporium. He's on Instagram and TikTok, but hit him up on Instagram. Don't hit him up on no damn TikTok. His name is George. This is his store right here, yo. It's Crystal Jewelry Emporium. See it? And he's actually located in 853 Grand Ave, San Diego, California. His website is crystalsandjewelryemporium.com. I got moldavite from him And I gotta test it. I know his stuff is real. Ooh, this is pretty. See, he's got like a I don't know if you guys can see it. It's like a spider, but it's got garnet on it. Isn't that pretty? That's beautiful, yo. It's red amber, actually. Baltic red amber. Oh, this is fire. I like that. That's fire. So yeah, check him out. You could go to his website, but he doesn't put everything on his websites. Oh, and on Sundays, he has sales. So if you are like online on like a Sunday, depending, because his dog's been sick and stuff, like he's been doing some sales on like Saturdays and Sundays. So keep an eye out, because I know they're closed on Mondays. But if like you keep an eye out on him, he's really good. What he does is like he'll do like at the end, if he has any chip specials, meaning crystals that arrived but they got damaged during the shipment, or maybe they have a small chip or a crack and they were sold to them like that, they'll discount them for you. The crystal still works. It just has, a small chip or whatever. So he'll sell it to you as a chip special. So he'll lower it down for you. What I like about him is like when you're on Instagram and you want something, like y'all see me on there. If y'all go on there, y'all will see me on there, because I literally be on there. You'll see me either on the Scorpiongoldenempress or Barbie the Auto. I'll be on there. I always go on and I'm always like, claim. Don't get irritated by me claiming shit either, y'all, because I do be shopping quite a bit and his stuff. I haven't been on there recently because I've been doing other things and stuff, focusing on, a couple other things, but I'm definitely going to get back to it again with him. He has a lot of nice things. And, at one point he was doing something like a consignment, and where people had too many crystals and they wanted to get rid of them and they were selling them. And so if he does consignments, obviously don't claim something if you don't want it. He'll tell you the price ahead of time. He ships it. He ships it to you. Yeah. So wherever you're at, he does ship it. And he's not expensive with the shipping either. Like, I can't even tell you that he is, because he's genuinely not. Like, I'm telling you, I've bought like $15,000 worth of shit from him. He's not expensive at all. I don't know if he's still doing it, because I haven't bought from him within the last month, but he used to give you like per purchase, he would give you a free crystal. So if you ordered stuff from him, he would like give you like a free crystal. I don't know if he's still doing it though, but you could ask. Shit. Yeah, he ships. Yeah. Honestly, like I want to go over there and visit his store, because it's one of the biggest ones I've ever seen. I'll be honest with y'all. And I've been to a lot of places. Believe me when I tell you, I travel a whole lot. You're going to go to buy your truck. It's Crystal Jewelry Emporium. He's on Instagram. If y'all are following me on Instagram, just go to my followers. To the people I'm following, you'll see him in there. He's one of my I follow him on Scorpiongoldenempress. But yeah, I like him a lot. And he sends you tracking information, which is dope as F. You know what I'm saying? He's on there right now, actually, y'all. So it's crystals.jewelry.emporium. But yeah, this is basically the page. It's a crystals page. You see the crystal on it, y'all? I don't know if y'all can see it well, but let me see if I raise this stuff, it's going to make it look kind of crazy. I don't know if y'all can see, because it blurs it out. It ruins it. And his name is George. So y'all can message him directly. He sells sterling silver for fucking cheap. I'm talking about, you ain't going to be able to get them prices out here. I'm not going to lie to you. Because I've been to multiple places trying to find like actual real like crystal jewelry. And my dude literally sold me a ring for my daughter's birthday, because I wanted to get her a garnet. It's a sterling silver garnet ring that I got my daughter. And I paid him $38. I wish he was here so you can see how big this fucking ring is. I was like, ain't no way, that's $38. Huge. Huge. He sells the beaded bracelets that I wear, the ones that are beaded, that are from crystals. He sells that. Everything I have from him pretty much is his. You know, like this here, I didn't buy it from him, but I bought a smaller one for $80-something. And this is pyrite. This is for like money and stuff like that. So yeah. Also, like if you guys are into collecting crystals and you're looking for specific crystals, do not underestimate Home Goods, y'all. You can get shit from Home Goods. Like I bought petrified dish from them, petrified wood, which is so good for you. I'm telling you. See, like I bought this bracelet from him. This is a Venturine. This is for money. But the petrified wood, I paid $25. I'm about to show it to y'all. This shit's big as fuck. And you ain't gonna find this that cheap, so check your Home Goods. You will never find a piece this big that cheap, honestly. So look. Do y'all see how? Let me take off whatever's in it. I have money in here and my gold necklace. Look how big this is, y'all. This is crazy. It's like a big ass spoon. Petrified wood. $25. I bought this at Home Goods. I was like, oh, Home Goods. I didn't know you carry crystals. Hey. Finna be all up in your shit. As a matter of fact, I'm about to go over there later on today, which is interesting, but yeah. Just check them out, you guys. I'm going to end this live, though. I'm wishing y'all the best. You know, focus on healing yourselves, grounding yourselves. Whatever you're going through, you'll be over it. You know what I'm saying? Everything is just really temporary in life. Don't focus on the negative. Focus on the lesson that is learned and taught, right? A lot of us, we tend to focus on, you know, oh my God, someone hurt me. What they did was painful and how much hate I have towards them. But that means you're unevolved, because when you hate somebody for teaching you a lesson that you had to learn, that means you have not done work to heal yourself. And so that's bad, bad, bad. That's no bueno energy, all right? Release that shit, ground yourself, and be grateful for the lessons that you're taught. And you know what? The universe will never like give you something too bad. You know what I'm saying? That you can't get out of. A lot of people don't understand that they're on a journey, and that everybody that comes into this earth, into this world, we all make these contract bindings, by the way, before we come into the universe. We bind ourselves to people. We make these contracts and we turn around and we have to fulfill them, even if you're unaware that you're making these contracts. Because a lot of us, we're not aware that in a past life, we have agreed to come back into this life with the same asshole to try to work things out. We are unaware of it. But you know what? I always feel like there's signs to that, and a lot of y'all just don't know about it or don't pick up on it. So for like example, you know how like when you meet a lover and you really, really like the person that you're with, and then you turn around and, you know, as you're having sex per se, you say, oh, I'll never leave you. I'll love you forever. Those are contracts that you're building. And so keep that in mind, because a lot of times when we do these things, even if we're in the heat of the moment, you are creating soul contracts with people. So watch what you say. No matter how good the sex is, no matter what the situation is, when you say you will always love somebody, or you claim to, you know, be forever attached to someone and you'll never let them go, you're creating a soul contract with an individual. So therefore, that must be cleared. All right, y'all. Smash that like button. I'll catch y'all on the next one, you guys. Bye, family.